welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. Today we are going to make another alternate card using elements from the May 2023 Paper Pumpkin Kit. It's a modified Z-fold card. So I've taken a piece of boho blue and I've cut it in half lengthways. So this is 11 by 4 1/4. And then I folded it at 5 1/2 and again at 2. So this is 5 1/2 and 2, and then I've cut my card up to be 4 by 3 1/4, 4 by 1 3/4, and another 4 by 3 1/4. And we'll place those down. What it's going to do is I'm not going to put anything on the back of here. You can if you want to. And it'll leave this kind of area here open for writing your greeting. One thing that I did with this card is I wanted the happy birthday to show over here while the card is closed. Now on this stamp set, the happy birthday is long ways. So there's two ways you could do this. You could mat this out so that you're only stamping the happy and then only stamping the birthday. What I chose to do, and you can do with any stamp set that's joined, is I cut it apart. I cut it right in between the tail of the Y and the start of the B. And that way I can put it back together and use it as a long happy birthday if I want to. But in this case, I'm actually going to use it as a stacked happy birthday. So I'm just going to ink this up. I'm stamping them both together. You can stamp them separately. And they'll be close together if you stamp them separately. I'm just going to pop this down. So there we go. We've got happy birthday, and when the card is closed, you'll still see it. So that's how I did the stamping on this one. So let's go ahead and put this card together. It's all flat mounted. You can bling this up. You can use ribbon if you want to. Anything you like. And typically a Z-fold card will have a banner across it. And I did have one, and I'll show you what it was going to look like, and then I wasn't a really big fan of it. So this is the center of the card. You can see there's the score line. I took my bone folder and I flattened out that score. It's still a little bit visible, but you really, really have to look for it. So when we put this down, we're going to make sure that we're lining up top and bottom to make sure that we don't have one piece that's kind of jogged out further than the other. And then I'm going to take the happy birthday piece. Again, this piece is 4 by 3 1/4. And we're going to fit this in, making sure that we are lined up top and bottom and that we are even margined. This needs to come up just a little bit. There we go. So that is our Z-fold Fun Fold card. I had this piece left over from one of the other cards that I had done. I had trimmed out the buffalo in here. So I just trimmed the top off and I thought, oh, cheers to another, that's perfect. And I went to put it on here like this and it totally covers up everything. So I opted not to, and I'm going to let this card just look like window panes. And then you open it up and you've got room to write. You close it up and you've got the scene. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more alternates.